Good morning students, I am Rashmi Singh. Welcome to our Aadhaar ICS YouTube channel. In today's part we will cover the entire current affairs section for your BPSC exam, that is 69th BPSC exam. In this section we will cover national, international, economics, all the issues, science and techs, important days, GI tags, satellites, operations, the famous personalities, books and authors, the awards given by the central government or the world or from any parts of the country, the GI tags, upcoming summits, sports sections, schemes, campaign, mobile apps, whatever the important topics, all the topics will be discussed in limited points of 101. This is 101 means 101. You will cover the 101 important topics for your PT exams. So I have told you that all the issues will be covered for your exams and you have to watch the videos completely. That means you have to watch the complete video, means from starting to end, so that you will be easily able to cover your current affairs sections, because these are very confusing. So you have to manage every day to watch the complete video, whether you are busy or doing whatever your household work, whatever you are doing. It's very important. You can listen to this just for, it's hardly 30 to 40 minutes. It will cover this type of time only. Hardly it will cover within 30 minutes. So you have to give only 30 minutes for your current affairs section and it will be covered very soon. So starting with the national issues. The first point is school enrollment campaign launched by Gujarat government to ensuring the enrollment of students in the primary school of the state. The school enrollment campaign launched by Gujarat government. Remember, it launched by Gujarat government to ensuring the enrollment of students in the primary school of the state. Next point is regarding a digital platform named Campus Power was launched by ICICI Bank. Through this, it will be easier for students to get financial assistance for pursuing higher education abroad. So this was launched by ICICI Bank. It's a kind of digital platform named as Campus Power, launched by ICICI Bank. Through this, it will be easier for students to get financial assistance for pursuing higher education in abroad. So, what are the important points in this portion? It's a digital platform named as Campus Power, was launched by ICICI Bank, and through this, it will be easier for students to get the financial assistance for pursuing higher education in abroad. Next point is regarding Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the Center for Brain Research at Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. So it was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, the Center for Brain Research at Indian Institute of Science in Bangalore. Next point, Indira Gandhi International Airport has become India's first fully solar and hydropower airport. The airport has become the first fully solar and hydropower airport. So the name of the airport is Indira Gandhi International Airport. Becomes the first fully solar and hydropowered airport. Important point. Next point is Tata Power Solar System has commissioned the largest floating solar power project in Kerala with a generation capacity of 1016 megawatt. Tata Power Solar System has commissioned the largest floating solar power project in Kerala with a generation capacity of 101.6 megawatt. So you have to remember the state name. As we all know, we are going through the national news, so it will cover all the Indian states. So this news is from Kerala. Next point is from Midship Health Insurance Scheme launched by Kerala government. This point is also from the state of Kerala. Under this, advance premium will be paid from the salary of the government employees and pensioners so that they will get benefit of health insurance. It's a kind of health insurance policy. Medishape Health Insurance Scheme launched by the Kerala government. Under this, advance premium will be paid from the salary of the government employees and pensioners so that they will get the benefit of health insurance. Next point is regarding recently the Haryana government signed an agreement with Israel for cooperation in the field of water management. So this was launched by the Haryana government for water management policy. Next is Bengaluru's Kempegowda International Airport has been recognized as the best regional airport in India and South Asia at the Skytrax and World Airport Awards 2022. Bengaluru, the name of airport is Kempegowda International Airport in Bengaluru, recognized as the best regional airport in India and South Asia as the Skytrax World Airport Awards 2022. Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the historic torch relay for 44th Chess Olympiad at Indira Gandhi Stadium in New Delhi. This torch will be taken to 75 cities in 40 days. India is the first country where torch was launched for Chess Olympiad. So remember, India is the first country where torch was launched for the Chess Olympiad. So it was taken to 45 cities in 40 days. It was the historic torch relay for 44 Chess Olympiad at Indira Gandhi Stadium in New Delhi. This torch will be taken to 45 cities in 40 days. Coming to the next point, the BJP party has nominated tribal woman Draupadi Murmu for the first time as its presidential candidate. Draupadi Murmu is the former governor of Jharkhand. So she is the first tribal woman to be nominated as the nominated candidate for the presidential election by BJP government, and she is the former governor of Jharkhand. Next point, Ambubachi Mela was organized at Kamakhya Temple in Assam 2022, 22nd of June to 26th of June. Means this Mela was organized as Kamakhya Temple in Assam from 22nd June to 26th of June. Next point from Odisha. Odisha got the first position in the National MSME Awards 2022 in the development of micro, small and medium enterprises. So Odisha got the first position in National MSME Awards in the development of micro, small and medium enterprises. Next is Kashi Yatra scheme, started by the government of Karnataka to financial assistance of rupees 5,000 to the pilgrims going to visit Kashi Vishwanath temple. So this is a kind of financial assistance for those pilgrims who are going to visit Kashi Vishwanath temple, and it's of rupees 5,000. Kashi Yatra scheme, started by the government of Karnataka. So in these type of points, you have to remember that the following program launched by which state or by which chief minister, which ministers, and on which day. These are the important facts. India's first mRNA COVID vaccine developed by Pune-based Geneva Biopharmaceuticals have been approved by DCGI. The vaccine named as Zemovac 2019. So you have to remember it's the first mRNA COVID vaccine developed by Pune-based Geneva Biopharmaceuticals, have been approved by DCGI, and the name of the vaccine is Zemovac 19. Zemocovac. Next, Har Ghar Tiranga campaign launched by the central government to inspire all Indians to hoist the national flag in their home on the occasion of 75th Independence Day of the country. So Har Ghar Tiranga campaign launched by the central government. There in the previous year's question, you will be able to see there are a number of questions which was asked on this fact. Har Ghar Tiranga campaign launched by which ministry? So this was launched by central government of India to inspire all the Indians to hoist the national flag in their homes on the occasion of 75th Independence Day of the country. Next point is from recently Apada Mitra and Apada Sakhi programs were started by the Uttar Pradesh government. Under this, training will be given to the volunteer worker groups to deal with the natural calamities in the state. So this program is named as Apada Mitra and Apada Sakhi programs was started. These were started by UP government. Under this, training will be given to the voluntary worker groups to deal with the natural calamities in the state. Next point, Slaka Zhang Reisgin has become the first Indian mountaineer to climb on the top of the Annapurna hill in Nepal. So, this mountaineer became the first Indian mountaineer to climb on the top of the Annapurna hill in Nepal. Name is Slaka Zhang Reisgin. The Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas, the Indian Oil Corporation developed an indoor solar cooking system named as Surya Nutan. The Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas and Indian Oil Corporation developed an indoor solar cooking system named as Surya Nutan. Next point is from Animal Husbandry and Dairying has launched One Health pilot project in Bangalore. One Health pilot project in Bangalore. Its objective is to bring human, animal, and human, animal, and environmental health on one platform to solve the various diseases in future. So it's a One Health pilot project started by Bangalore government, Karnataka government. The Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying has launched One Health pilot in Bangalore. Its objective is to bring human, animal, and environment in three of these categories: human beings, animals, and environmental health on one platform to solve the various diseases in future. Great initiative. Next point is Mukhyamantri Matri Shakti Yojana launched by Gujarat government to ensure the nutritious diet to women during pregnancy for 1000 days after onset of motherhood. So this program was launched by Gujarat government named as Mukhyamantri Matri Shakti Yojana to ensure the nutritious diet to women during pregnancy for 1000 days after the onset of motherhood. Next point is regarding cyber security and national security conference. It was organized by the Union Home Ministry in New Delhi. Its objective is to create awareness about the prevention of cyber crimes. Nowadays, number of cyber crimes are going on. So to keep on check on this cyber security and national security conference organized by the Union Home Ministry in New Delhi. Its objective is to create awareness about the prevention of cyber crimes. Next point, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the new campus of Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Vanijya Bhavan in New Delhi. Along with this, he also launched Niryat portal through which importers and exporters will be able to get information related to the foreign trade. So a new Bhavan, that is Vanijya Bhavan, was inaugurated by Narendra Modi in the campus Ministry of Commerce and Industry, and along with this he also launched a Niryat portal through which importers and exporters will be able to get information related to foreign trade. Next point is regarding Indian Coast Guard has launched centralized pay system Padma. Under this, uninterrupted payment of salaries and allowances of about 15,000 Coast Guard personnel will be ensured on time. So this is a Padma scheme recently launched by Indian Coast Guard has launched a centralized pay system. It's a centralized pay system named as Padma. Under this, uninterrupted payment of salaries and allowances for about 15,000 Coast Guard personnel will be ensured on time. Coming to the next point is regarding President Ramnath Kovind inaugurated Akhil Bharatiya Ayurveda Mahasammelan in Ujjain, Madhya Pradesh. Its objective is to highlight the importance of Ayurveda in the field of medicine. Its objective is to highlight the importance of Ayurveda in the field of medicine, and it was inaugurated by former President Mr. Ramnath Kovind in Ujjain. Ujjain is in Madhya Pradesh. Next point, the Delhi government decided to change the name of the road and colonies from Harijan to Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar. The Delhi government decided to change the name of roads and colonies from Harijan to Baba Saheb Bhimrao Ambedkar. Important fact, you have to remember this. Next point, NABARD chairman G.R. Chintala launched My Pad My Right program in Leh Ladakh. Its objective is to upgrade the machinery for the manufacturing of sanitary pads for women. So it was launched by NABARD chairman. Program name is My Pad My Right program in Leh Ladakh. Objective is to upgrade the machinery for the manufacturing of sanitary pads for women. Next point, a contract has been signed with Tata Project for the construction of Asia's largest Jewar airport in Uttar Pradesh. The construction work of the airport is expected to be completed by the year 2024. So the contract has been signed with Tata Projects for the construction of Asia's largest airport. It's Asia's largest airport constructed in Uttar Pradesh, and it will be completed by the year 2024. Next point is regarding country's first heritage center will be set up for India's Air Force in Chandigarh. Its objective is to showcase the role of Air Force and to motivate the youth to join the Indian Air Force. So it's the country's first heritage center. It will be set up in country's first heritage center. It will be set up for the Indian Air Force in Chandigarh. Its objective is to showcase the role of Air Force and to motivate the youth to join Indian Air Force. Next point is the Sikkim government has declared Blue Duke as the state butterfly on the occasion of Environment Day. The Blue Duke as a state butterfly on the occasion of Environment Day, and this was done by Sikkim government. Next point, Union Minister of Health and Family Welfare Mansukh Mandviya has inaugurated the National Food Laboratory of Fasai in Raxaul, Bihar. This will assist an easy trade on food items from Nepal to India. So this is very important for BPSC. Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare Mansukh Mandviya has inaugurated the National Food Laboratory of Fasai in Raxaul, Bihar. This will assist an easy trade of food items from Nepal to India. This completes the national issue. Now we will go through international issues. All the national issues are covered for today's class. Now we will come to international issues, and there is an information for those who are watching the channel first. जो भी पहली बार वीडियो देख रहे हैं उनके लिए अनाउंसमेंट है कि जिन लोग ने JSSC CGL का फॉर्म फिलअप किया है उनके लिए 15 प्रैक्टिस सेट्स मॉडल सेट्स दिए हुए हैं पेपर 3 के लिए. ठीक है, पेपर 3 का आपका 15 मॉडल सेट दिया हुआ, आप उसको प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. उसमें 150 क्वेश्चन का सेट है जो कि आपका GS, साइंस, मैथ्स, रीजनिंग, मेंटल एबिलिटी प्लस आपका झारखंड स्पेशल कंप्यूटर सेक्शन, ऑल टोटल मिलाकर 150 क्वेश्चंस दिया हुआ है. 15 सेट्स दिए हुए हैं, आप उसको प्रैक्टिस कीजिए. जिन लोगों का CGL का एग्जाम है ये उनके लिए है. आप पेपर 3 का प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. और पेपर 3 इसलिए भी क्योंकि आपका पेपर 3 तभी चेक होता है जब आप पेपर 1 और पेपर 2 को क्वालिफाई करते हैं. पेपर 1 क्वालिफाइंग होगा आपका, दैट इज हिंदी और इंग्लिश आपको एटलीस्ट 30% लाना है. और जो पेपर 2 है, जो भी लैंग्वेज आपने लिया है उसमें लैंग्वेज सिलेक्शन का ऑप्शन है. जो भी लैंग्वेज आपने लिया है उसके लिए आप संस्कृत के लिए, अगर आपका संस्कृत है तो उसके लिए भी डेली 40 सेट्स नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चन 40 क्वेश्चन का सेट सारा आप उसको प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं. और जिस पोर्शन में भी प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है आप हम लोग के कमेंट सेक्शन में जाके कमेंट करके पूछ सकते हैं कि आपको किस चीज में प्रॉब्लम है. आपका प्रॉब्लम अगर GS सेक्शन से है तो GS सेक्शन में भी आप पूछ सकते हैं. GS में भी आपके कुछ MCQ फॉर्मेट में दिया हुआ, कुछ एक्सप्लेनेशन मेंस के टाइप के क्वेश्चंस डिस्कस किए हुए हैं, तो आप वो भी जाकर देख सकते हैं. जैसा कि आप हिस्ट्री, ज्योग्राफी, पॉलिटी, साइंस एंड टेक, करंट अफेयर, बहुत सारा चीज कवर किया जा चुका है. तो आप अगर वो देखेंगे तो आपके लिए बेनिफिशियल होगा. और जिनका लैंग्वेज पेपर 2 उनके लिए मैं बोल रही हूँ कि जिनका संस्कृत है उनके लिए वो इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन का डिस्कशन चल रहा है. अगर आप मिस करते हैं, बाद में आप देखेंगे कि आपने संस्कृत लिया था और आपने चैनल विजिट ही नहीं किया, तो ये आपके लिए थोड़ा लॉस हो सकता है. तो आप उस चीज से बचने के लिए अगर संस्कृत है तो आप वो वीडियो देखिए। नंबर ऑफ क्वेश्चन जो है, वैसे एग्जाम में 100 क्वेश्चन आएंगे, लेकिन उसमें आपका क्या 40 सेट्स है, तो वो इजीली आप कभी भी चलते फिरते कोई काम करते हुए 40 क्वेश्चंस देखना इट्स नॉट अ बिग डील, आप देख सकते हैं। आपके लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है, बेनिफिशियल रहेगा, जितना आप देखते हैं उसको प्रैक्टिस करते हैं, उसमें आपका ग्रामर सेक्शन फुल्ली कंप्लीट हो जाएगा। और जो अदर सेक्शन है, जो भी सिलेबस में आपका मेंशन है, आइदर मेघदूत है, मेघदूत से, शकुंतला से, रघुवंशम, किराता अर्जुनम, जितना भी पोर्शन है वो सारा चीज कंप्लीट हो रहा है, तो आप वो देखकर प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हैं। बाकी जो 15 प्रैक्टिस सेट है वो कर सकते हैं। झारखंड स्पेशल जो है, झारखंड करंट भी कवर हो चुका है, आप वो देखिए। उसमें भी जो अगर आप एमसीक्यू फॉर्मेट में देख रहे हैं तो उसमें भी आपको क्वेश्चन मिल जाएगा। सो ट्राई टू वॉच द वीडियोस कंप्लीटली। आप, और जिन लोगों ने अभी सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है और आप पहली बार देख रहे हैं तो आप चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। उसमें आप देखिए कि क्या क्या स्टडी मटेरियल आपके लिए उसमें प्रोवाइडेड है। तो ये जो भी है वो आपके लिए ही है, जो भी उसमें स्टडी मटेरियल दिया हुआ है आप उसको पढ़िए, उसका बेनिफिट लीजिए। और वो सब चीज़ है कि आप स्कोर करके अच्छा पोस्ट ले सके, ठीक है। तो आप उसको जितने ध्यान से देखिएगा आपके लिए बेनिफिशियल होगा, ठीक है। नेक्स्ट हम लोग आते हैं, कमिंग टू इंटरनेशनल इशूज। Recently, Israel and United Arab Emirates have signed the first free trade agreement to enhance the trade and commerce ties. So recently, Israel and United Arab Emirates (UAE) have signed the first free trade agreement to enhance the trade and commercial ties. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट पे आते हैं। नेक्स्ट पॉइंट है आपका, on the occasion of 50th year of Stockholm Conference, India and Canada have signed an agreement on cooperation in the field of climate changes and environmental protection. So on the eve of 50th anniversary, means 50 years of Stockholm Conference, so India and Canada have signed an agreement on cooperation in the field of climate change and environmental protection. Next point is regarding India's Ramakrishna Mukkavilli is the first Indian to get global recognition for water management by the United Nations Global Impact. So you have to remember the name. India's Ramakrishna Mukkavilli is the first Indian to get global recognition for water management by the United Nations Global Compact. Next, USA has become the first country in the world to pass right to repair law for digital electronics. It will require manufacturers to make tools, information and software available to the consumers and independent repair shop. So US has become the first country in the world. US became the first country in the world to pass a right to repair. It is a right to repair law for digital electronics. It will require manufacturers to make tools, information, software available to consumers and independent repair shops. Next point is Ecuador, Mozambique, Malta, Japan, Switzerland have been elected as non-permanent members of United Nations Security Council for the year 2023-24. Which are the countries? Ecuador, Mozambique, Malta, Japan and Switzerland. They have been selected as a non-permanent members of UNSC, United Nations Security Council for the year 2023 and 24. Coming to the next point, Indian diplomat Amandeep Singh Gill has been appointed as its ambassador for digital technology by UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres. Next, the 12th Ministerial Conference of the World Trade Organization has been started from 12th June in Geneva, Switzerland. In this, the Indian delegation was led by Union Minister of Commerce and Industry Piyush Goyal. So it was 12th Ministerial Conference of World Trade Organization has been started from 12th June in Geneva, and it was led by our Union and Commerce and Industry, Union Ministry of Commerce and Industry, that is Piyush Goyal. Next, for the first time, India, you have launched Security and Defense Consultation in Brussels, is the capital of Belgium. The consultations were co-chaired Somnath Ghosh, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Defense, and Sandeep Chakravarti, Joint Secretary, Ministry of External Affairs. So it was for the first time that India and you have launched Security and Defense Consultation in Brussels, the capital of Belgium. It was held in Belgium, and it was for the first time that India and you have launched a Security Defense Consultation. The consultation we are uh, chaired by co-chaired by Somnath Ghosh, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Defense, and Sandeep Chakravarti, Joint Secretary, Ministry of External Affairs. Next, India and Israel have signed a vision statement to enhance the cooperation in the field of defense sector. India and Israel have signed a vision statement to enhance cooperation in the field of defense sector. This question have been asked in previous exams. Next question, next fact. A.R. Rahman has been appointed as the ambassador of India-UK Together session of cultural program with the aims to boost up collaboration among the emerging artists of both the countries. It's in between India and UK Together region of cultural program. So A.R. Rahman, famous personality of India, A.R. Rahman has been appointed as the ambassador of India-UK Together season of cultural program with aim to boost collaboration among emerging artists of both the countries. Next point, three MOUs have been signed by Indian Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu during his visit to Senegal. So three MOU have been signed by Indian Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu during his visit to Senegal. The first was for cultural exchange, second, visa-free passport officers, and third, cooperation in youth affairs. Next, the External Affairs Minister of India S. Jaishankar hosted the Indo-Asian Foreign Minister meeting held in New Delhi on June 16-17. Theme of this meeting was Building Bridge in Indo-Pacific. 2022 has been marked as the year of India-ASEAN friendship. The External Affairs Minister of India, that is S. Jaishankar, hosted the Indian Asian Foreign Minister meeting held in New Delhi on June 16th and 17th. Theme of the meeting was to building bridge in Indo-Pacific. 2022 has been marked as the year of Indian-Asian friendship. Next, the foundation stone for the high-tech park was laid in Khulna, Bangladesh with the help of India. This park will promote the technology-based industry. 12 high-tech parks will be set up in Bangladesh under India's line of credit. So this was the foundation stone for high-tech park was laid in Khulna, Bangladesh with the help of India. This park will promote the technology-based industry. 12 high-tech parks will be set up in Bangladesh under this India's line of credit. Next point, the 110th session of International Labour Conference was held in Geneva, Switzerland. India's Labour and Employment Minister Bhupendra Yadav addressed this conference. Who addressed this conference? India's Minister Bhupendra Yadav, and it was 110th session of International Labour Conference. Next point, recently Australian researchers have discovered 4,500-year-old, the world's largest plant. It is a species of seagrass which has been named Sodania australis. So it's a Australian researcher had discovered a 4,500-year-old, that is 4,500-year-old, the world's largest plant. It's a species of seagrass which has been named as Sodania australis. So this covers the international section. Now we'll come to discuss the economic affairs of the country. First point is, Niti Aayog has proposed to setting up a full-stack digital banks which would primarily rely on internet and other proximate channels to offer their services and not physical branches. So Niti Aayog has proposed a setting up a full-stack digital bank. which will primarily rely on internet with other proximate channels to offer their services and not physical branch. Next point, RBI has made legal identity identifier LEI mandatory for capital or current account transaction of rupees 50 crore. So RBI has made legal identity identifier mandatory LEI mandatory for capital or current account transaction of rupees 50 crore or more. LEI will be a 20-digit number that will be issued to measure financial quality improvement. So it is a 20-digit number. Remember, it's a 20-digit number that will be used to measure financial quality improvement. Now we will go to cover science tech and defense science tech and defense. First point is 19-year-old Janvi Dangoti, a resident of Andhra Pradesh, has become the youngest analog astronaut for Analog Astronaut Training Center. So you have to remember her name. She is 19-year-old Janvi Dangoti, a resident of Andhra Pradesh. She has become the youngest analog astronaut. Next, India's first indigenous aircraft, INS Vikrant, will be inducted into the Navy on the occasion of Amrit Mahotsav of Independence on 15th August 2022. The fourth test was recently completed. It has been constructed by Cochin Shipyard Limited. Next, the Union Ministry of Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh, inaugurated India's first autonomous navigation facility, Tihan, at IIT Hyderabad. So it's India's first autonomous navigation facility named as Tihan at IIT Hyderabad. So by repeating these points, you can only remember these points because by writing or by listening regularly. Next point, Indian Navy inducted the first advanced light helicopter, Indian Navy Naval Air Squadron 324, INS 324 into INS Dega at Visakhapatnam. So it's the Indian Navy inducted the first advanced light helicopter, Indian Naval Air Squadron 324, INS 324 into INS Dega at Visakhapatnam. Researchers from Indian Institute of Science have developed an analog chipset named Aryabhat 1. The chipset will be helpful in speeding up the artificial intelligence based application. So the researchers from Indian Institute of Science have developed an analog chipset named Aryabhat 1. You have to remember the name Aryabhat 1, and this chipset will be helpful in speeding up artificial intelligence based applications. Next point, India gifted Dornier 228 aircraft to Sri Lanka on the occasion of 75th anniversary of independence. Its objective is to enhance India-Sri Lanka maritime security and mutual trust. Indian Army contingent Gorkha Rifles participated in the multinational exercise Vostok 2022. Next is Indian Army contingent Gorkha Rifles participated a multinational exercise named as Vostok 2022. Indian Coast Guard conducted the National Maritime Search and Rescue Exercise SAREX in Chennai. Indian Coast Guard conducted National Maritime Search and Rescue Exercise that is named as SAREX 22 in Chennai. Now we will come to new days, the days which are celebrated for the first time with their theme. So the day was Parakram Divas, June 23rd. Central government has decided to celebrate 125th birthday of Subhash Chandra Bose as Parakram Divas. Now every year 23 January will be celebrated as Parakram Divas on the birthday of Subhash Chandra Bose. Next, Veer Bal Divas. Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced to celebrate 26 December every year as Veer Bal Divas to pay tribute to the fourth son of Guru Gobind Singh. These two important dates has already been asked in the previous years. In the year 2022, these questions have been asked. The famous days as पराक्रम दिवस and वीर बाल दिवस. तो ये दोनों दिन इंपॉर्टेंट है, इससे क्वेश्चन आ चुका है, तो इसको आप याद रखिए. Next part is books and authors. First book is India's Vaccine Growth Story, From Cowpox to Vaccine Mastery, Sajjan Singh Yadav. It's the book name India's Vaccine Growth Story, From Cowpox to Vaccine Mastery, Sajjan Singh Yadav. Next, Victory City, Salman Rushdie, famous writer. Next section is from Operation Octopus, launched by NIA and ED. Raids were conducted against the radical Islamic organization Popular Front of India for spreading violence and terror funding in the country. So it was Operation Octopus, launched by NIA and ED. Raids were conducted against radical Islamic organization Popular Front of India (PFI) for spreading violence and terror funding in the country. Next operation is Operation Sadbhavna, launched by Indian Army to help people in rural areas and areas near LOC in J&K. Now we will come to environment section. Remember, we have to complete 101 points. It's a program of 101 points of current affairs for your coming BPSC PT exam. This current affair is also important for your UPSC exam, UPPCS, MPPSC, Rajasthan, whatever the current affairs section, whatever the question asked from the current affairs section, this is important for that. In BPSC, out of 150 questions, 30 to 35 questions are from current affairs section. So revise it regularly. Next section is environment. Country's first sky park will be set up in Himachal Pradesh, Kurfi, with the aim of promoting tourism. जो facilities of 5-star hotel, mall, gaming zone, food court, etc. will be available in this park. So it is in Himachal Pradesh. Next, the South American country of Peru declared in 90 days environment emergency due to oil spills in coastal areas. 6,000 barrels of crude petrol leaked from Spanish energy firm Repsol near Peruvian coast. South American country of Peru declared 90 days environment emergency. So it's a environment emergency in South American country in Peru due to oil spill. The oil spill took place in coastal areas and 6,000 barrels of crude oil leaked from, remember, it's 6,000 barrel of crude oil leaked from Spanish energy firm Repsol. Next point, the NGO running Ahmedabad Sundar One Mini Zoo has launched Adopt an Animal initiative to overcome the financial hardship posed by COVID. So it's an NGO running in Ahmedabad. Sundarban Mini Zoo has launched Adopt an Animal initiative to overcome the financial hardship posed by COVID. Next section is of personalities, the famous personalities during 2021, 22 and 23. Santosh Kumar Yadav, Chairman of NHAI. Next, Nitin Gupta, Chairman of CBDT. Vivek Johri, Chairman of Central Board of Indirect Taxes of Customs, CBIC. Next, Iqbal Singh Lalpura, Head of National Commissions for Minorities. Next is P.T. Usha, first woman president of Indian Olympic Association. Important question. First woman president of Indian Olympic Association. Nallathambi Kalai Selvi, first woman Director General of CSIR. First woman Director General of CSIR. Next, Alka Mittal, first woman CMD of ONGC. Next, Geeta Mittal, first woman chairperson of Broadcasting Content Complaints Council. Next, Shanti Sri Pandit, first woman Vice Chancellor of JNU. Neema Ben Acharya, first woman Speaker of Gujarat Legislative Assembly. Important question. First woman Speaker of Gujarat Legislative Assembly. Next portion is of military exercise. Pitch Black 2022. Venue Australia. Multinational Air Force. Next, ZMAX 2022. Venue Bay of Bengal. Country India and Japan. Major index Global Food Security Index 2022 issued by Economist Impact by London. First rank Finland, last rank Syria, and rank of India is 68. Next, Global Skill Report 2022 issued by Croatia. First place won by Switzerland. Rank of India is 68. Now, days and themes. The important days and what was the theme of the days. First is 11 July 2022. A world of 8 billion towards a resilient future for all. World Population Day is celebrated on 11th July. Next, International Literacy Day, 8 September 2022. Transforming Literacy Learning Space. Now coming to web portal, Right to Repair portal. Issued by Consumer Affairs Minister Piyush Goyal. We have discussed in the previous section also. On this portal, product manufacturers will share the product details manual with the customer so that the customer can get the repair done by themselves for third party instead of depending on the original manufacturers. Okay. Next is Agriculture Investment Portal issued by Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Objective to be centralized one-stop portal for agriculture investors to avail benefits for various government schemes related to agriculture and elite sector. Now we will go through award section. First is Padma Bhushan 2022 given to Sri Vani Jairam in the field of art. Next, Padma Bhushan Mr. Suman Kalyanpur in the field of art. Padma Bhushan 2023 Chinna Zia Swami, other spiritual, Chinna Jia Swami. Next, Kamlesh D. Patel, it is spiritual guru. Next, Padma Bhushan Mr. Sudha Murthy for social service. Next part is National Conference, Leads 2022 Conference in New Delhi. Next, All India Official Language Conference held in Surat, Gujarat. India Idea Summit 2022 in New Delhi, focus to be on maximizing the next 75 years of US-India prosperity. Now we will go through the sports section. 36th National Game 2022. Venue was Gujarat. Mascot was Asiatic Lion. The best male sports person, Sajan Prakash for swimming. Best woman sport person, Hasika Ramchandra, swimming. Sauryajit Khare, Malkham, become the youngest player to win the medal at National Games for Malkham. Pooja Patel became the first player to win gold in Yogasana. Services topped the medal tally, Army. Services topped the medal tally with a total of 128 medals, including 61 goals. Services topped the medal tally. These awards are important. So you have a look on this. Malkhamba, Yogasana, skateboarding, golf and soft tennis have been included in the National Games 2022. I repeat, Malkham, Yogasana. Malkham is a game of MP. Malkham, Yogasana, skateboarding, golf and soft tennis have been included in National Game of 2022. Now, major scheme. Mission Indradhanush 4.0 to expand the immunization coverage of children and pregnant women. Next, UR 2.0 scheme to encourage and mentor young writers below the age of 30 years of age, UR 2.0. Next, SMILE scheme to provide legal and social protection to transgender persons and beggars. Campaign Hamar Beti Hamar Man, issued by Chhattisgarh government in order to empower women. They will be informed about topics related to legal rights, cybercrime, sexual exploitation and etc. Started by Chhattisgarh government. Next, Operation Mukti Abhiyan, issued by government of Uttarakhand, freeing children from beggary and making arrangement for their rehabilitation. Mobile apps. First is Jal Doot app, launched by Ministry of Rural Development, detection of water level in selected wells in village across the countries. Next, Scale app, launched by the Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan to provide employment opportunities and skill development to the people in the field of leather industry. So this all concludes 101 means 101 special point for your BPSC exam. Thanks for watching, means try to watch the complete video. Thanks for watching the video and stay tuned for new updates.